In this week's video, we're trying out the Instacart Side Hustle. I hear you can make a lot of money with this one, so I'm excited. Let's get into it. And just leave at gate behind a bush. I'm gonna make like a bougie delivery, as I like to call them, so I'll show you what this one's like.
You know, so we ain't really never had no old money. We got a whole lot of new money though.
I'm sure most of you guys probably already know what Instacart is, but for those of you who don't, here's the super quick 10-second breakdown.
Instacart is a grocery delivery service that operates in the US and Canada. Customers go on the Instacart app to order groceries, and a personal shopper is sent to fulfill and deliver the order to you the same day. It's like Postmates for groceries. However, in order for a service like this to work, you need people going out and doing the shopping, and that's where we come in. During the pandemic, the demand for Instacart has gone through the roof as people don't want to leave their house to shop. And after hearing all these kids claiming to make thousands of dollars a week just from grocery shopping,
he makes up to $500 per day from this app.
You know, I had to give this Instacart side hustle a try.
Throughout this video, I'll keep checking in with you guys, letting you know all the little insights that I've learned along the way. And by the end of the video, I'll reveal to you how much I made from doing a week of Instacart and if I think it's worth it. Let's get into it. Obviously, we need Instacart, the app, so let's download this. Get. I hear it fluctuates as far as peak hours to go. Today's kind of an experiment.
There are two different roles to choose from when you become an Instacart shopper. You can either be full service, which includes both shopping and delivery, or you can just do the in-store shopping service. For this experiment, we're gonna take on the full service shopper experience.
Oh God, look at that picture. I'm wondering if I go to like Calabasas, Malibu, higher class areas of Los Angeles, if
I'll get more money.
If you're gonna try this out for yourself, here are 3 things to take into account. It's gonna take them a few days to send you a physical card, so you're gonna have to use Apple Pay in the beginning. There is a solid amount of paperwork you'll have to go through for tax reasons.
Man, this is like a proper job, huh? That took like a solid 5 minutes. Look at that profile picture, oh my God.
They're gonna run a background check on you, which typically takes about a day.
Wait, can I not even go today then? I ended up getting a confirmation email yesterday saying that my background check went through, so if you did want to do it, you could probably do it on the same day. I just didn't see it soon enough. So it's like 10 a.m. now, and we're gonna go do our first delivery. We're literally on empty right now. There's not even a little dot. So we're filling the good old Civic up, which it might be a good thing, because it might be easier to track how much gas we actually go through in this experiment.
Euro, peso, add it up. I'm just doing me, everything is on me, oh you matter what.
All right, we gotta go look presentable. Let's go get a car wash.
Gon' back it up, matter what. Told ya I'ma do me, why you hating on me? It's not adding up. I do roll like a Mack truck, country heart. I might cop a farm and go act up.
We're caffeinated.
Our car's washed. Let's get our first order started. 1 batch available. $15 for a Van Nuys Super King, which there's a Super King there. Unfortunately, that's not the one. 12 items, 40 units, $14.54 plus a $1 tip. Oh, someone took it.
A few moments later.
Oh, see that? All right, $7.80. I don't care. Let's just do it. Welcome to your first Instacart order. We're 2 miles away, 8 minutes away. Let's get it. The thrill.
Once you accept an order, the first thing you'll have to do is drive to the store. Thankfully, this one was in our neighborhood, so we didn't have to drive too far. When you get to the store, you need to go onto the app and transition the batch to shopping. Once you do that, the items the customer ordered will appear on the screen along with how many of those items they want. This order was pretty simple. All the customer wanted was 4 containers of French vanilla ice cream. Once the items are located, you'll tap the Found Item button and scan the barcode. As you can see here, the app will tell you if you scanned the wrong item and even highlight the difference for you.
Oh, because this is vanilla. I need French vanilla.
When the correct item is found, it'll ask you how many units there are. In this case, we found all 4. When you're done shopping, it's time to head to checkout. Sometimes the app will give you the customer's rewards card for the purchase. If not, just let the cashier know you're paying with Apple Pay and check out like usual. The cashier will then give you the receipt and you'll complete the checkout on the app. Then it'll ask you how many bags you got and to take a picture of the receipt. Make sure you're in a well-lit area and preferably have a flat surface to take the picture on. Once you've completed that step, it's time to transition the batch one more time into the delivery stage.
Add it up.
Time to go deliver the ice cream.
The app will guide you to the customer's house and tell you if they have any special delivery instructions. Depending on the order, you'll either have to drop it off at the door and take a picture, or in this case, deliver it directly to the customer. Once delivered, you click complete order and your first job is done.
So, how much did you just make? Okay, let's see. Earnings says 0 right now.
It doesn't, I don't know. It doesn't show it anywhere. I don't know how much I just made.
I ended up figuring out that it takes a little while for the earnings to appear in your app. I think the customer has to approve the delivery on their side before it appears on your app. And the other thing I learned, customers can actually reduce the promised tip up to 24 hours after the delivery. So it could very well be the case where a customer says they're gonna give you a $20 tip so their order could get fulfilled quickly, and then just turn around and reduce the tip to $1 after the fact. It's kind of lame.
Another interesting insight I learned is the app tells you when the peak hours are. That way you know when the best time is to get out there and get as many orders as possible. All right, ready to head to the next spot? It's day 2. It's 9 a.m. now. I decided to do 9 a.m. because according to the app, this is when the peak hours start for today. Just accepted an order from Super King, which is just down the street. It's a twofer. Let's get it, day 2. One of the things I learned on day 1 is that you can waste a lot of time and gas if you just keep accepting orders that are far away. I think I was out for 5 hours and only did 4 orders.
Based on this one alone though, probably isn't worth it, right?
By the time I get home and like the order is complete, I probably could have done like 2.5. Definitely not worth it to go far. Maybe it's worth it if you stay within like a certain radius, but so far, I don't know. So I wanted to try something a little different on day 2. Rather than just accepting orders that have the highest pay, I tried sticking to a specific area so I could complete more orders in less time. The longer I did this strategy, the more I liked it. I began to realize that when it comes to Instacart, the name of the game is doing as many orders as you can in the shortest amount of time possible. I have to cut today a little bit short because I have an appointment to get an oil change for my car. Even though I've done less orders today, I've made almost double the amount of money compared to yesterday. Now, it could be that because it's raining, more people are just ordering their groceries versus going out and buying them. But I think it's just because I'm sticking to an area and able to get more orders in. Looks like sticking to an area is the way to go. Today's day 3. I stopped at home because I had to go pee, but also because I got an email from Instacart saying that all my stuff came. So the first thing in here is a debit card. So now I can go to places that don't just accept Apple Pay. I can actually go to wherever now. Activate card, 16-digit number. Let's put it in. Did it go through? My payment card. There it goes, physical card. Okay, yeah, there it is. Looks like I have an alcohol order here for $10. I'll take that one. It's my first time doing alcohol, but sure, fuck it. All right, time to go pick up some lake.
The rest of this week is brought to you by the following montage. So it's about being creative and figuring out how to make it work, and hopefully he'll see that creativeness and maybe I'll get a higher tip. If there isn't an item in stock, you can actually message and recommend something. Okay, this is the vibe right now. Narrow roads. I had to drop my camera. There's a security guard staring at me. Now I just gotta figure out how to get out of here without falling off a cliff. These views, bro. What the hell? I've never been on like this side of LA. So this is interesting. Look at that, bro. Come on, really? So there's a lot of these types of situations. Damn, okay. Hi, Nathan, just leave at gate behind bush. Okay. All right, there it was. It was that easy. I gotta start the second delivery. 5 minutes away. Now that I was 6 days in, I was starting to get a better understanding of what it's like to do Instacart as a full-on job. And I will say, the app isn't perfect. I guess that it allows the customer to put in like delivery instructions, which really means use this code to get into the gate or call this number. But for whatever reason, customers, they'll put things like, I don't need replacements for this item. And the problem with that is in the customer's mind, they probably assume that I'm able to see this delivery instructions the entire time. But Instacart, they don't show you those delivery instructions till you're ready to go deliver after you're done shopping. Either Instacart has to like make more clear to the customer that that's not where that kind of information goes, or just message me. It can also start to get frustrating when you have to deal with dumb customers. They can decide whether or not it's a no contact delivery or they have to hand it to them. But a lot of times where you'll ring the doorbell and you're waiting for them to show up so you can hand it to them, and then they kind of like look at you. I'm not gonna like go next to you. Why don't you just leave it at the door like any normal person? I'm like, bro, you selected that you wanted me to hand it to you. And then there's other people that are like, I ordered Instacart, like you swear like they forgot. I've done deliveries where it's in an apartment complex. The person just they just don't buzz me in. So if you have a short temper or just don't like interacting with humans in general, then this side hustle probably isn't for you.
All right, today's Sunday, and I just finished my last day of Instacart, and I learned a lot, and I have a lot to talk to you guys about.
Okay, it's time to go over everything we learned. I'm gonna start with some key tips and takeaways, so if you don't care about that kind of stuff and just wanna know how much money I made, go to this time right here. Okay, now that all the children are gone, here's a free $25 Amazon gift card for you guys. Merry Christmas, Method fam. Appreciate you. The first one, stick to an area to maximize orders. Don't waste your time and your gas trying to chase a high number. Remember, the name of the game here is the most amount of orders in the least amount of time. Another one, make sure you have a phone charger in your car. The app and the GPS alone takes up so much battery, and you're gonna be in your car most of the day. You probably wanna listen to a podcast or some music anyway, so bring a charger. Next one is you gotta be quick to accept orders. There's so much competition out there, especially for the high paying ones. More and more stores are just being filled with Instacart shoppers, so be quick. If you need to go to the bathroom, malls and Targets are your best friend. Number 5, if you're 21, sign up for alcohol orders. It takes like 10 minutes to sign up and you open up so many more opportunities for new orders you can take. And we all know, more orders equals more tendies. Next one, experiment with different locations. Certain locations don't necessarily pay more money, but they could have a higher concentration of orders, which means more orders in less time. And it's a great way to explore a new area. When you're shopping, pick your food in the order of temperature. So I like to start with non-perishables, then produce, then refrigerated, then frozen. Your customer probably doesn't want melted ice cream. The next one is get creative when you fulfill orders. Say your customer wants a 32-ounce sour cream and they don't have that, they just have 16 ounces. Get 2 16 ounces and replace it for them. The customer will appreciate it and you'll probably get a better tip. I don't know if this is the case in other places, but here in LA, the peak hours tab seemed kind of irrelevant. It didn't really matter what time I went out. I kind of got the same amount of orders every time. So definitely experiment with that one, but I wouldn't go out of your way to stick to it. And the last tip, subscribe to Methodbox. Hello again, everybody that skipped forward. Good to see you. This is the moment you've all been waiting for. How much did I make doing a week of Instacart? The total is $675.45. Now, before I go any further, I can already hear you guys in the comments. But Nathan, what about wear and tear in your car? But how much did you spend on gas? But how many hours did you actually put in? Chill. Throughout the week, I filled up my Civic 3 times, coming to a total of just under $80. If we wanted to break it down into an hourly wage, the app says I was active for 44 hours and 51 minutes. However, there were times when the app was active, but I wasn't actually working. I was either on a lunch break, eating, or using the bathroom. So for the week, let's make it an even 40 just to make my life simpler. That means I made an hourly wage of $14.90 from Instacart. That's pretty close to $15, which is California's minimum wage, except you can work whenever you want, you can go wherever you want, and you can listen to whatever you want. So I would say it's worth it. Let me know if you like this video by dropping a like and subscribing. The majority of our viewers that watch our videos aren't subscribed, so please subscribe. I thought this video was super fun to make and I want to make more like it. So if you guys have interesting and fun ideas for side hustles, definitely let me know in the comment section down below and I'll make it happen. This is going to be our last video of 2020. Congrats to you guys for making it through such a crazy year and I guess I'll see you next year. Peace out.
Add it up.